Welcome to today's lesson on the formed elements of blood. Blood is made up of plasma and formed elements. The formed elements include red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. RBCs carry oxygen throughout the body, WBCs protect us from infections, and platelets help in clotting and repairing injuries. Together, these tiny components keep our body healthy and alive. Blood is made up of two main parts, plasma and formed elements. Plasma makes up about 55%, while the formed elements make up about 45% of the blood. The formed elements include red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets, each having its own important function in keeping our body healthy. Now let's talk about the red blood cells. Their main function is to carry oxygen throughout the body with the help of hemoglobin and return carbon dioxide to the lungs. They have a biconcave disc shape, which increases their surface area for gas exchange. RBCs don't have a nucleus, so they can store more hemoglobin. Each red blood cell lives for about 120 days and is produced in the bone marrow under the control of a hormone called erythropoietin. Now let's talk about white blood cells, the defense army of our body. They make up only about 1% of our blood, but they play a vital role in protecting us from infections and diseases. There are different types of white blood cells, neutrophils, which fight bacteria, lymphocytes, which produce antibodies and provide long-term immunity, monocytes, which clean up dead cells and pathogens, eosinophils, which fight parasites and play a role in allergies, and basophils, which release histamine during allergic reactions. Together, these cells form our body's powerful defense system. Let's move on to platelets, the emergency repair team of our blood. Their main function is blood clotting at injury sites. When a blood vessel is damaged, platelets stick to the injured area and release chemicals that attract more platelets and activate clotting factors. This process helps stop bleeding and start healing. Platelets have a short lifespan of about 7 to 10 days and are formed from large cells called megakaryocytes in the bone marrow. To summarize, red blood cells are like the oxygen taxi, carrying oxygen all around the body. White blood cells are the defense army, protecting us from infections. And platelets act as the repair team, stopping bleeding and healing wounds. Together, plasma and the formed elements work in perfect harmony to sustain life. Red blood cells are medically very important. A low RBC count can lead to anemia, causing fatigue and weakness. A high RBC count can result in polycythemia, which makes blood thicker and increases the risk of clots. RBCs are also used in blood transfusions after heavy bleeding. Overall, they indicate how efficiently oxygen is being delivered and reflect lung health. White blood cells are crucial for our immunity. A high WBC count may indicate infection, inflammation, or stress. A low count can signal weak immunity or bone marrow problems. Abnormal WBCs may point to leukemia, a type of blood cancer. WBCs are also important in immune system and allergy tests, helping doctors monitor health and disease. Platelets, also called thrombocytes, are vital for blood clotting. A low platelet count increases the risk of bleeding, as seen in conditions like dengue or anemia. A high count can cause unwanted clots, raising the risk of heart attacks or strokes. Platelet levels are checked before surgeries, and platelet transfusions are used when counts are dangerously low. Stay tuned for more amazing facts about blood and discover how these tiny components work together to keep you healthy and alive. Do you want to know about any other part of blood? Comment below.